Okay, this video is going to be about getting your steel beams and possibly the beam pockets put in place. And as you can see, I've already got this one beam here loaded. And let's go to the section view here. One thing you will have to do is shorten your three columns across here. And this 8 and 9/32 is the height of this particular beam. Okay, and so I'm giving that to you. So, oh, okay. But when you're drawing these, let me go back to top foundation plan. That's where we're putting it because the top of the beam is level with the top of the foundation. Okay, and so you go structure beam. You'll have to load these. This one is an 8 by 21. Okay, and it's going to it doesn't matter if you start it on the left and drag it to the right. Doesn't matter. You're going to drag it out, but it actually goes over the edge of the pipe column, doesn't stop in the middle. So when you draw it, you're going to have to come back in an elevation or in a section view and kind of edit it. In the same way here on this end, you want it to stick into the wall, about 3 to 4 inches in that. And you'll create a beam pocket or a void there. So let me show you how I did that. I need two views open. I need the plan view and I need a section view. Sorry about that. My phone rang and I don't know who the heck would be calling me at 8:30 at night in the office. Anyway, okay, so I got my two views open and I'm going to start with this view here and we'll go component model in place. And parameters, I'm just putting this under structural framing. I called it beam pocket 1 when I did it the first time, so I'm going to call it beam pocket 2 here. And we're going to do a void form, void extrusion, and picking a plane. I'm going to draw it on that plane there, but I'm going to work in section number 1. Okay, and then so you're going to draw a rectangle, and I made this. This beam is 8 and 9/32 of an inch tall, but it's 5 and 9/32 of an inch wide. And so the beam pocket needs to have a little room, wiggle the beam around. So I made it 8 inches wide. But I dimensioned it to the center of the beam. Okay. So you would dimension center of the beam. That gets it located. All right. And there's no need for me to do that. And then I dimensioned the height of it as being the height of the beam, 8 and 9/32. In reality, it'd be a little larger than the beam, and then they would put shims and grout up under it. But we're going to model it this way. Okay, so you get it sized, dimensioned, and locked down. Then you come up here and you click your, oh wait, we got to change the depth of it here. And we want it to go 5 inches deep. That'll put us through the insulation and halfway into the concrete wall. I think the 5 will work good on that. So we'll finish the edit, and you can see it shows up here, okay, in my wall. Before I do anything else, now I want to do a cut, and I'm going to choose cut geometry. I'm going to choose this wall as what I'm going to cut, and then come back over here and choose that profile as what I'm going to cut out, and then go finish model. And then it creates a pocket in the wall there, a void, if you will. Okay. I tried it all, doing it all in one view, and I kept getting error messages with circular references and just all kinds of stuff. So I think this working from two different views, a plan view and a section view, uh, is what works out great for that. Okay, so I'm going to take that one back out. All right, but now once you get that beam in, there is another beam that goes across this portion right down here. It's an 8 by 15. And so there's a beam pocket right here and a beam pocket here. Uh, so go ahead and load that beam in and put it in place, and then you can see what size it is, and you can create those beam pockets for that. And then we'll come back and deal with the floor systems. Oh, and with these, if you look at the footing and column schedule, it says there's no top plate required. There's no plate required up here at the top. So what would happen is the beam itself would be welded straight to the column. Okay. All right. And so that takes care of the steel work. I do believe in those things.